Welcome to Express News, where we bring you 100 latest headlines in a flash. I'm Prasar Bharati, and let's get started. India's President Draupadi Murmu addressed the 9th convocation of Institute of Liver and Biliary Sciences in the national capital and praised the institute's exceptional growth in just 13 years. India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi interacted with beneficiaries of the Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra to raise awareness to achieve saturation of various welfare programs through video conferencing. Thousands of beneficiaries from across the country joined the event. Union ministers, MPs, MLAs and local level representatives will also join the program. Prime Minister Narendra Modi had a telephonic conversation with Crown Prince and Prime Minister of Saudi Arabia, Prince Mohammed bin Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud. The leaders exchanged views on the current situation in West Asia. They shared deep concerns at terrorism, violence and the loss of civilian lives. Prime Minister's YouTube channel has reached 20 million subscriptions, making it the most subscribed channel among top global leaders. With a staggering 4.5 billion video views, the Narendra Modi YouTube channel leads the pack in terms of subscribers and video views from YouTube. India's External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar met his Russian counterpart Sergei Lavrov in Moscow on Wednesday. Dr. Jaishankar is on a 5-day visit to Russia. Jaishankar said that India-Russia relationship has been very strong and very steady, and he believes that both the countries have lived up to a special and privileged strategic partnership. Indian Defence Minister Rajnath Singh visited the North Indian Union territory of Jammu and Kashmir today to review the security situation after the recent ambush and weapon recovery by the security forces. Security outside the Israeli embassy and other Israeli establishments in capital New Delhi has been tightened in the wake of Tuesday's alleged explosion near the Israeli embassy. In the alleged blast, the Israeli embassy in the national capital, central agency including NIA officials are investigating the case. Ahead of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to the pilgrim city of Ayodhya, Deputy Chief Minister of Northern State of Uttar Pradesh, Keshav Prasad Maurya, inspected the Maryada Purushottam Sri Ram International Airport. The capital of Indian Northern State of Uttar Pradesh, Lucknow, is set to host the Army Day Parade 2024 on January 15. The Indian Army has planned to ensure that each of its 6 operational commands get a chance to host the parade. The Indian government issued an advisory to social media platforms to comply with IT rules. The advisory emphasized clear communication of prohibited content and reporting obligations to address deepfake concerns. An improvised explosive device was recovered and destroyed by the Shinar Corps at Lavaipora on Srinagar-Baramulla Highway in northern India's Jammu and Kashmir. Traffic has been resumed on National Highway. The new integrated passenger terminal building was unveiled at the Trichy Airport in the southern Indian state of Tamil Nadu. The new terminal is designed to handle around 4.5 million passengers annually. India has reported 4,093 active COVID cases in the country. 529 new cases were registered in the last 24 hours, with 3 deaths recorded from Karnataka and Gujarat. Fire has been burning in the forests of Kullu in India's Himachal Pradesh since Monday. Till now, forest wealth worth a crore has been destroyed. Large flames of fire were seen erupting out of forest area. The Indian markets ended in green on Wednesday. Sensex climbed 701.63 points to settle at 7,238.43. While Nifty jumped 213.4 points to settle at an all-time high of 21,654.75. The Indian rupee falls 16 paise to settle at 83.35 against US dollar. Gold future maturing on 5th of February next year stood at rupees 63,260 per 10 grams on Multi Commodity Exchange of India Limited. Silver futures maturing on 5th March next year stood at Rs 75,279 per kilograms on MCX. In its annual review, the Commerce Ministry said that an average of 11 jobs were created by each recognized startup under the Startup India program. Foreign direct investment in India jumped 64% in October to $8.4 billion, the highest in 18 months. Latest data released by RBI showed that inflows increased 3 months in a row. Here's a report. US stocks extended their rally on Tuesday, kicking off the final week of 2023 with expectations that the Federal Reserve will begin cutting interest rates as soon as March. Apple appealed a ban on Apple Watch imports due to a complaint from medical monitoring technology company Masimo following a government tribunal decision by President Biden's administration. Masimo has accused Apple of hiring its employees, stealing its pulse oximetry technology and incorporating it into the popular Apple Watch. More than 1,000 South Korean military, police and emergency personnel joined rare defense drills in South Korea. South Korea said drills simulated an attack by North Korea on Seoul to allay fears that the city is in striking distance of Pyongyang's weapons. Japan's nuclear power regulator lifted operational ban on TEPCO's nuclear plant in Kashiwakaze, Kariwa, clearing path towards a restart. Yemen's Houthis claimed responsibility for fresh missile attack on a commercial ship in the Red Sea. People in Yemen's Red Sea port city of Hodeidah voiced concerns over the escalating tensions in the region as the shipping of essential goods could be affected. Russia's Defense Minister Sergei Shoigu announced that Russia has achieved its goal in Ukraine for 2023. Shoigu said Russian forces achieved remarkable results by gaining more favorable positions in the Ukrainian battlefield. Russia said that any fresh EU aid to Ukraine would not affect the outcome of conflict and would only hurt Europe's economy. Ukraine said it shot down 32 of 46 Iranian-made drones deployed by Russia. Death toll in weekend attacks in the central Nigerian state of Plateau rose to 113, a region where clashes between herders and farmers are common. Iran warned Israel over killing of senior Iranian commander Saeed Razi Mousavi in Syria. Lee Sun-kyun, a South Korean actor of the Oscar-winning film Parasite, was found dead inside a car at a park in Seoul. Lee had been under investigation over illegal drug use allegations amid an ongoing government crackdown on drugs. China's foreign ministry confirmed death of 8 nationals in Indonesian smelter in Sulawesi Island, fire up from previous toll of 4. Israel's military chief Herzi Halevi said Israel's war on Hamas in Gaza is likely to go on for many months. Yemen's Houthis claimed responsibility for a missile attack on Tuesday on a container ship in the Red Sea. Israel accused Iran of terrorism for carrying out attacks on ships with no Israeli connection with the help of Houthis. Wolfgang Schäuble, who served as a member of the German parliament for over half a century, died aged 81, ending one of Germany's longest political careers. Migrant caravan reached southern Mexican town of Villa Comaltitlan, expecting to start anew in the United States. North Korean leader Kim Jong-un kicked off a key meeting of country's ruling party to set the stage for unveiling policy decisions for next year. Blizzard conditions continue to sweep across Nebraska state in the United States. The U.S. National Weather Service said winter storm will continue to impact parts of the northern and central plains and upper Midwest with blizzards and heavy snow. NWS said combination of heavy snow and strong winds will produce blizzard conditions for central South Dakota into parts of Nebraska, Kansas and Colorado, affecting holidays. A severe thunderstorm swept through Sydney, leaving the iconic Sydney Harbour Bridge barely visible. Australia has been grappling with the aftermath of deadly thunderstorms that uprooted trees, damaged buildings and left tens of thousands without power. 9 people have been killed across the country after severe thunderstorms lashed across various states of Australia. Flight and rail services in India's capital city of New Delhi were disrupted in morning due to dense layer of fog. Visibility in some parts of New Delhi was reduced to barely 50 meters on Wednesday morning. Over 110 flights that were to land at or to depart from New Delhi airport experienced delays due to the dense fog. Toxic smog also engulfed Bangladeshi capital Dhaka on Wednesday with air pollution and dense fog. In the music city of India's Madhya Pradesh, Gwalior, 1,282 tabla players simultaneously performed in the Tal Darbar program organized under the Tansen festival. The tabla players has done an unprecedented job of registering its name in the Guinness Book of World Records. Berlin's 23rd annual Roast Goose Digestion Run saw 200 runners get fit after holiday celebrations. The run, traditionally a 5-kilometer loop, is now a tradition for senior citizens. Co-organizer Wolfgang Pech praises the sunny day after heavy rain, wearing a Santa costume and mock goose. Chinese designer Wang Qingqing has developed a humanoid robot named H1 that can walk as fast as a human adult and is powered by AI technology. The humanoid robot H1, which stands 1.8 meters tall and weighs 47 kilograms, has been developed in just half a year. Nepal's Soraha hosted annual Chitwan Elephant Festival featuring caparisoned elephants and traditional dances. The event, which resumed 3 years after the coronavirus pandemic, provides an opportunity to interact with the largest terrestrial mammal and raises awareness about them. The annual Takanaki Festival in Peru brought together hundreds of costume competitors to participate in the traditional fighting ritual. Takanaki Festival, an age-old tradition, serves to resolve lingering disputes between year-end, fostering a peaceful start to the upcoming year for all involved. As Visit Melaka Year 2024 approaches state in Malaysia, Melaka intensified focusing on state cleanliness and aesthetics to welcome approx 18 million tourists. Starting on 31st of December 2023, beyond welcoming the new year, the celebration launches a year honoring Melaka's cultural heritage and tourism treasures. A dedicated bamboo park, Bamboo Setum, the second such park to come up in the national capital of India in Ghalipur village. For the Bamboo Setum in Delhi's Ghalipur, 8,282 bamboos of 101 species, 82 bamboos each of one species will be planted. Indonesia is witnessing tourist boom as over 9.5 million foreign visitors flock in, outstripping government's 8.5 million prediction. Jalat city of Vietnam's Lam Dong province is celebrating its 130th anniversary of establishment. The streets are adorned with flowers to warmly welcome tourists. Talat city is expected to welcome more than 400,000 visitors. Britain's Prince and Princess of Wales released a second festive photograph of their 3 children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis. In an event held in Turkmenistan's Khalkha Maslahati, children engaged in artistic creativity dedicated to the new year. The Khalq Maslahati is the upper house of Turkmenistan's parliament, the National Council. Chairman of the Khalq Maslahati congratulated children and presented them with gifts. Tiger actor Salman Khan turns 58, celebrates birthday with family and friends. OTT-based show The Legend of Hanuman 3 trailer out. The Amar Chitra Katha and Marvel comic-inspired show will stream from January 12, 2024. Varun sued to make his web series debut with Raveena Tandon starrer Karma calling. Tauba Tera Jalwa starring actor Amisha Patel alongside actors Jatin Khurana and Indo-Polish actor Angelina is set to hit theatres on 5th of January 2024. Teaser of Tamil actor Vijay Antony's new film Hitler out, the action-packed crime thriller to release in early 2024. The second edition of National Women's Theatre Festival 2023 begins today in Thiruvananthapuram, organized by Niriksha Women's Theatre. It stages 8 plays directed by women. Teaser of Chuti Gatwa's time travel action adventure series out. The show is set to premiere on Disney Plus Hotstar in May 2024. Director Todd Phillips shares new stills from Joker starring Joaquin Phoenix and Lady Gaga. The movie will release in late 2024. BTS V will soon release his next single, Wherever You Are. He will be collaborating with American singer UMI for his new song. The track will stream from December 30th, 2023. Singer-songwriter Dua Lipa is currently exploring Rajasthan's majestic forts and palaces as she kicked off her holiday celebrations in India. The Indian Olympic Association has set up an ad hoc committee with immediate effect to run the suspended Wrestling Federation of India. IOA Executive Council member Bhupinder Singh Bajwa has been designated as the chairman. Somaya and Manjusha Kanwar are the other members of the committee. India is bundled out for 245 runs against South Africa after KL Rahul slammed a century on the second day of the first test match in Centurion on Wednesday. Australia's dynamic opener David Warner surpassed the legendary Steve Waugh to become Australia's second highest run scorer in international cricket. With it, Gujarati and Arjun Erigesi won 4 out of 5 rounds to be among the leaders on opening day of the 13-round World Rapid Chess Championship in Uzbekistan. Tokyo Olympian boxer Simranjeet Kaur cruised to the 60 kg National Championships final in Greater Noida on the outskirts of New Delhi. The world number 2 Arina Sabalenka fought back from a set down to beat Ons Jabeur in the exhibition match in Saudi Arabia. Manchester United broke goal drought in thrilling 3-2 come from behind win over Aston Villa as Rasmus Hojlund nets first Premier League goal. Cristiano Ronaldo and Sadio Mane netted 2 goals apiece to help Al Nassr to a 5-2 win over Karim Benzema's Al Ittihad as they try to keep pace with Saudi Pro League leaders Al Hilal. Liverpool returned to the top of the Premier League as Darwin Núñez's first league goal for almost 2 months helped them to a 2-0 victory at struggling Burnley. Well, that's it in this edition of Express News. You stay tuned for more news and updates.